go. Yes, we know it's Cerebot. Go with it. Okay. Share stream. That's fine. Alright, there's that. I'm gonna bring up Discord on mobile. Hang on mobile, of course. Alright. Yeah, check on. Might as well like check what the notification stuff are on Discord. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I normally would wait to the 4-minute mark, but yeah. So yeah, as always, everyone, heyo, my fellow Rumble Maniacs. It's Mr. Rumble Roses here, and welcome back to yet another installment of Old Ring. As you can tell, probably tell by the title on the stream, we're going to be doing a bit of a New Game Plus run, and we are playing with a character that originally I was going to actually be kind of done with, per se, in the form of Saoirse here. So we kind of just show her off a little bit as much as I can. So yeah, this is Saoirse. This is basically so how do I do this? Hold on. Give me a sec, folks. Alright. So, when it comes to Saoirse, it is basically a character that was made by my friend Pei, also known as Harlancer, and everything. So you'll feel free to go check her Twitch and everything. It'd be much appreciated. But yeah, the best way I kind of describe Saoirse is she's kind of like an OC character, a Splatoon OC like character. That was, I guess you could say, technically made as part of like a little fan story between her and another friend, which was the very Shadow and everything. Um, and with her blessing, she had, and with her blessing and everything, she allowed me to basically make her in Elden Ring. Now, the way that I did it, more or less, was sort of the same as how I did with Infallible in a sense and everything. Oh my god, hold on. But yeah, so the way that I made um, Saoirse and Infallible was I basically had done a thing with Pay's build that I was given by my friend Onyx, also known as Onyx the Machine. Uh, and I basically did a bit of a thing where it's like, I use like a structure and everything, especially like for the face and everything. And I did technically like make like the body structure kind of be like small and thin like. Um, I think the reason why I did that was because Onyx gave me a suggestion to do that, so that way I could be more, was it nimble? I think probably like more nimble. Um, yeah. So Pay was the first one that I made out of the little quote unquote trio, if you will. Um, and Infallible was the first. Infallible was second, and Saoirse was third. So yeah. Also, I do apologize if I'm like, like if you hear like these, any kind of sniffing sound and all that. My nose is unfortunately kind of getting stopped up for some reason. Uh, I have no idea why. I mean, I know that like yesterday, uh, what was it, yesterday, so that's late last night or whatever. I wasn't really feeling, too good. Like, I didn't really get like the best night's sleep. I think one of the situations I had pretty much was, I think I think my head was like killing me and everything like that, and all that, and everything. And I think my throat was kind of bothering me a bit as well. But yeah, so Saoirse is a thing, is a character, is a Lucy, like a Splatoon Lucy like character, made by my friend Faye. Um, and unlike unlike the other two, unlike Pay and and Follow and all that, Saoirse did not go into the DLC. She did not go into the realm of Shadow to finish her story there. Um, I did a poll at one point. I was like, hey, should I pretty much asked you guys. I was like, hey, should I end should I end Saoirse's story at the main game, not worry about going into DLC or anything, or should I go into DLC? And even though it was only like I think 2 votes, most of it was like I think it was like 2 votes. But it was kind of like a unanimous thing where it's like, oh, just keep her in base game. So that's what I did. Uh, so yeah, that's what I did. And I was originally thinking about kind of getting rid of her, kind of like getting rid of her character build and all that. Um, because for one, I am at the limit. Because if you don't know, um, Elden Ring pretty much allows you to make only 10 character slots, and the only way to more or less make like a new character, as if like you somehow, as like if you somehow had like a version that, like if he's, I think if you somehow had like a version of Elden Ring that was made for a specific, you know, build or port or console or whatever, they could do that. Because I think, and this is just my assumption, because I think my friend Onyx kind of has this ability, but I think like if you're on PS5 and you play like you get like you try one like like a little bit of PS4 version of Elden Ring, then I think that's the thing. But other than that, it's like well, you have to either it's like usually you have to kind of get rid of a character, and not too long ago recently, I made patches in the game. I have this character thing saved and all that, like the uh, like my faves or whatever, but I haven't really brought him out yet. And I was kind of I was kind of like randomly thinking to myself, like, I don't know, because like cause it's a bit of a thing to where it's like, I've been playing Elden Ring like, like non-stop, almost to the point where it's like, what would say I'm addicted to it. And I'm just like, I want to just kind of randomly do things here and there, just see what happens. So, um, so the idea that I kind of had more or less was I was going to try like a Journey 2, aka a New Game Plus run with Saoirse, and see how things go. But first, I am going to be trying to get an item that's around here. I get a different time as well, but I figured, since I'm going to be like, but I kind of figured that like, if I'm going to be doing a New Game Plus run and everything like that, I might as well, be like, oh, I will just go ahead and, I might as well be like, oh, I'm just going to go ahead, just, get things here, so I can do it sooner rather than later. Let's see. Alright, Church of Vows. So we're going to turn that into, the giant turtle. We'll get a couple of probably get like one or two incantations at most. I don't know for sure if Saoirse can be able to do them, but I think there's one I'm gonna have to use because I'm gonna be trying a little bit of a quest line in the New Game Plus run I haven't really done, um, that I haven't really done yet in this game.
Greetings.
Alright, your prayer book.
Oh, what very well. Heresy, all thing. Oh, very well. Heresy, all thing. Oh, very well. Heresy, all thing.
Okay, so let's have intelligence. Yeah, might as well get all that because I have a shit ton of I have a shit ton of I have a shit ton of runes with Saoirse. But yeah, now we're gonna go back to Round Table because that's the main area in order to start Journey 2. Um, but yeah, I will show off like I will show off Saoirse's stats and everything in a little while. Alright. So I believe that we might be starting off at like the area that should have off in the game. Um, I know that I will be losing like my main I'm not going to be using my I'm not going to be losing my great run that I had on her, which is fine. We'll skip that. So yeah, this main starting area. Alright, so might as well show off stats and everything if I ever go up to it. So Saoirse is level 215. She has 50 vigor, 39 mind, 45 endurance, 11 strength, max dex, which is 99, 8 intelligence, 34 faith, and 11 arcane. Um, Her weapons are the Claws of Night, which is at plus 10, and she also has the Black Knife, which is at plus 10. Now, the thing about Saoirse is... the thing about Saoirse is, I made her originally to be a bubble build, because I was really curious to try that out and everything. And I was like, hey, what's it like if you want to have like a bubble build and everything like that? Because I don't know. Because like I don't know what it was, but it's like I felt like I had like this random thought in my head that like Saoirse could be a bubble build because I figured that'd be like the nice innocent thing of making the Smol bean herself. So um and she was gonna become like she was gonna be like a bubble build, but she had like really big armor and I think and like a giant thing that she'd wear on her head that would like increase bubble power attacks and all that. But I kind of changed things up, and I was originally gonna have I was originally gonna have her like uh wear like some white dresses and things like that. I think like one of them being goes around like the festive garb, maybe like double traveler's garb or something like that. Uh, and then I kind of made her to be like a bit of like a I guess like a warrior type of look, because I think I had like I think the last thing I had was like the Howling Tree Crest shirt on, maybe something like that, but something about the twin armor. Now, I don't know, I don't know exactly how, most people would feel about twin armor, I don't know, and everything like that, but like, I was thinking about the twin armor, right? I was thinking about, like D, well, no, I think it was D, it was like, I was thinking of like like a couple of NBC characters that were brothers, and one of the things about them was like they're not wearing the twin armor set, and it kinda in quotations it kinda made me think of like how like it kind of made me think of like Saoirse and Infallible in a sense because um, cause I guess you could say they're kind of like sisters technically, even though like Infallible was made by like dark magic and everything like that because Saoirse was trying to like make the quote unquote perfect acolyte for Unbreakable and everything. Uh, and I guess you could say she kind of ended up doing it, but I believe it's kind of like a thing where it was like, it's not like but I think it's kind of like a thing where it was like, it like, how do I word this? The best way I kind of think about it is, think of Two-Face, from, like Batman and all that. But instead of having like, like one body looking like this, other body looking like that, like, I guess you say it's more like a two minds sort of thing, not like a Two-Face scenario. Because there's always kind of like a thing where, sometimes it's kind of like like the battle for control of the mind, and also taking over the body and everything like that. That was until sometime later on down the road in the quote-unquote story, if you will. I think it's like it's called like the Saga of Unbreakable story, where Saoirse and the Fallible managed to split themselves apart and make their own beings. So, so yeah, and yeah. So what I did was I decided to go with the twin armor chest piece. I decided to kind of do it altered like. Just to get rid of the cape. And I have the scaled gauntlets and greaves for the arms and legs. And I got the circle of light because, I don't know, it's kind of like one little thing where it's like, you get like a little bit of, I guess like a little bit of defense, without having to have something like, that covers that covers the head or the face even. And circle of light was kind of like the thing that was always brought up a lot. But anyway, her talismans that I have for her is Maleficent's Prosthesis, Smithing Talisman, which I think it's like I think that's a DLC thing. Dragon Crest Greatsword Talisman, and Rotten Winged Sword Insignia. For her Wondrous Physics stuff, she has the Lead the Hardtail and Opaline the Hardtail. Her Ash summons are the Mimic tier, which is at +9, but her main thing per se is Stormhawk Deep at max +10. I kind of had like the random little bit going on in my head where Saoirse named the hawk as Paven, because it's kind of like a bit of it was kind of like a bit on one of Pei's the little like animal forms per se, where she's gonna be like a raven and all that. Alright, so yeah, normally like if you would start off the game, like most people would, just like normally most people would, be like, oh, I'm willing to just, jump off of there and everything, but this is doing a plus run, and I am actually strong. Yeah, I think like normally after like what you would do is like if you were to somehow beat the boss, and you'd be like, oh, you go through here, and this thing breaks, you seemingly die. Man, I might see if I'll maybe try to make a clip of that, maybe send it to Pay. A little no damage hype. There's Torrent.
Don't worry, Dad. Fortune is on her side. We found her here after all.
Because I'm playing as a female character.
One of her kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. even if it does violate the Golden Order.
Yeah, I normally just skip that shit, but I was like, maybe I'll let it play once at most. Imagine though, like, like you're flat on your stomach, and you have the twin armor top piece inside you. That'd be kind of like your body. I think like your body would pretty much be kind of like weird looking. Now we don't have to do this because normally this would be like a thing where it's like you start off and like this is like a thing where you like for like first time playthroughs, you like when you make like a new build and start new game plus. It's like people will be like, oh, you go down here, learn stuff like here and there, you have a first little boss, you get like some some little some start off runes, everything like that. And I think we're still gonna kind of do it, just cause. Even though it's not gonna be much, but just be like, hey, just kill shit. But yeah, random little thing though. So I didn't really know about like what I was going to do with Saoirse, like for like a respec slash rebirth thing. Because even though like she has the claws of night, I've technically in a way made that to be Pei's thing. But like I've technically made like I've technically made Pei to be like hold on, let me try that again. So in a sense, I've technically made Pei to be often using these claws of night more than anything else. But then again, Pei has a lot of weapons at her disposal. Because for those that don't know, she originally started off being a whip type of build because she was going to have like two giant red braid things, but they didn't work out too well. So she ended up switching to using a weapon called things like Curse Blade, Circles, or Circues, or whatever. Which is the thing she can get in the DLC. But I don't know, like I don't know what it was, but like whenever I found out about these, the fact you can just go, just throw the bejesus out of these things and all that. It's like I don't know. I just really started like, I just really was like, I just really started liking these. Like I just really started liking to use the claws of night. So yeah, pretty much I do like a little thing where it's like pretty much I did a bit of a thing where it's like, I have payoffs and use the calls all night, but I was kind of thinking to myself because like I think like I was seeing like a whole bunch of like random videos and all that. I think the build, I think like the way that like I made these stats and everything. I think I saw these coming from like a video that I watched, but like, oh, this is like the best claws of night build and everything like that. So I was like, okay, maybe I can make that to be Saoirse's thing. Alright, so with all that, I think like when you wait, what the fuck is over here? Damn it. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I think like whenever you first do your little, like your first round, anything like that. I believe there's like a jester up there. I think it's like the strength jester. Alright, turn that off. Touch the graveyard. We are gonna rest that so we can be able to. Like we are gonna rest that so we can get our physics stuff back. Alright, open this. Now we are back here. And of course, that boils, big horse boils over there. Part of me wants to kill Vari so bad. It's like part of me wants to kill Vari's ass so bad, but on the other hand, it's like part of me wants to kill his ass so fucking bad, but like the other part of me is like, like should I? The other part of me is kind of like, should I? Could I? Would I? Must I? Dare I? Try and like must I? Should I? Dare I? Would I? Could I? Should I? Try and do a thing where it's like, I kill him in another way. Golden halberd. So yeah, normally so yeah, random little thing to kind of mention. Um, when I first started playing Elden Ring and everything like that, I always kind of like randomly just touch the summoning pool over there, but after many other playthroughs and all that stuff, I kind of realized that that place is nothing more than just that's like the first step. like like basically the first step is just nothing more than just do like a little thing with like maybe like invader bait more or less.
You're a tarnish, and I can also that you're not. Then why not? I am Karl. I am of a selling where the land is only, let's say.
Now normally you want to try and buy your crafting kit, but I've already done that. And you know what? I'll buy all this other I'll buy everything because why not? Oh yeah, that's right. Alright. Okay. put some things in my chest. Put that there. Even though I can't be able to use the icon shield, you know, to like wear like a certain like this whole thing or whatever, but I think I barely like got it up to +10, cause more like more or less like, you know, a health thing. That there. Let's see. Do that. Oh, wait, hold on. I think I might switch out main heal for I think like the Lord's heal. I think there's Golden Vow. Oh, I am so stupid. For some reason, like I fucking forgot. It's like, oh yeah, that's right. New game plus. You know, I don't know why. I thought like I think like for some reason in my head, I thought that I could build like I thought like you could build use toward when you start like a new game. Like I've done like so many playthroughs of this thing, and yeah, that's the one thing I still not forgot. Well, not so much forgot, but just didn't know you can really do. Yeah, a little bit more health on you. Really? Kill his ass because he's known to be a squealer. And by that I mean he basically has he basically does a thing where yeah, girls. And by a squealer I mean he has a horn that's like if you leave him alive for too long, he alerts everyone around the vicinity. Okay.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord. Have you heard of the Finger Maidens? They serve, but I can turning to aid you. You need her to the foot. Then it's settled. Summon me. Ah, Torrent. Treat him.
Okay. So now we're gonna go back to Church of Val, because even though, like, you know, we don't really need to per se, but I think we're kind of just going to kind of do it anyway, because you meet Roddy there.
This way, Tarnished. May I have a word? A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I am the witch Renna. I'd heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed, and upon looking into the matter, the talk I surmise is of thee. Thou art possessed of the power, no, to call forth a spectral steed named Torrent. Ah, as I thought, I was entrusted this for thee by Torrent's former master.
The
Tis
normal
a bell
fashions.
calling forth spirits. Summon them with it. From ash and return to the Erdtree, the spirits will obey thine command but briefly. As they recall battles past, now it is thine, to do with as thou wishest. Forgive mine intrusion, Tarnished. I doubt we shall again meet. But all the same, learn well the lands between. How long will it be, I wonder, before the Tarnished tire of obeisance to the two fingers?
Alright, send her on her way. So yeah, now we got 2 lone wolf ashes. We got jellyfish. One, two, three, four. Okay. Okay, so there are some things that I'm gonna try and do. I'm gonna try to see if I can get, you know, the stuff. I'm gonna try to do all the stuff and things I can to do Gold Mask questline. Here. See here.
This tiny golden aura is this light, but now you can see them, can't the rays of... Upon the cliff, a demigod. If the rays, then the elder as an ally pray to face them.
Alright.
Everyone's been grafted. Everyone who only to have did you know it's quite them. You're heading to entice well that, but I don't have scared. I want for nothing. Oh, can you the poor and it'll be glad. It was a pleasure to tell them I love them finally get.
Alright. Soul Sword Key. Alright, now we're gonna go back to gate front real quick. Going back to gate front. Like, yeah, worth the time, right? For the end of the day. You know it's because he's here.
Oi! Could you help us out, Cully? You? Yeah, you there. Stop pretending you...
Kill this Knights Cavalry dude.
Why won't anyone look me in the eye? I'm not that ugly, am I? What'd you go and do that for? Oh, yes. I remember. Some clod turned me into a tree. You were just breaking the spell, weren't you? Thank you. The name's Bok. I was pushed out of the cave. Told not to come back. Not ever. Then I ended up as a tree. Lucky you came along, really. Oh, what a shame. When they threw me out of the cave, they took everything I owned. And so this is all I have to express my thanks. I hope you can forgive me.
Mushroom.
Well, if you can afford to wait for a while, I could sneak back into the cave and bring back something of actual value. Then I'd be of some real use to you, I reckon. Right, but I'll need a moment. I'm frightened of them. So Right.
Alright. Alright, so... You're not allowed to speak. So shut your face. No, you're not gonna blow your horn. Uh-huh. I don't think there's anything over here. Actually. This goes over here. Might as well go ahead and chill at it.
Me? I'm searching for my purpose, for the reason there is something I've acted that I am knowing.
Imagine Saoirse the Smol in Fort Heights. Not nice. So shit. How did that... Okay, that was a little bit sauce. How did that miss him? Like, he was right... he was literally right in front of me. And somehow my third thing of that missed him. Like, okay, game, whatever you say. Okay. There goes Sawmill Shack. It's a bop, 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 bop.
Seen you. Name's Bern. Let me ask, are you here? Does your despite? Yes, you takes me back. Any interest? All I know now's the time. There's a myriad of battle arts in the memento. A fine. That's how it grants me.
Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck. Oh, my stars. I'm so happy to see you. I am Alexander, also known as the Iron Fist. And as you can see, I'm stuck here. Please, can you help me out of this? My thanks. 1,000 thanks. Just give me a good smack from the rear with something nice and big. And I'll pop clean out, I'm sure. Don't dally. No, there's no need to fret. I'm very well trained. Give it your all, I say. Well played, good lady. Well played. Though that mighty wallop of yours almost spelled the end of me. Ah. Well, I'm out now, and that's what counts. I thank you. And as a token of my appreciation, you have this. Once again, the pleasure is mine. I am the warrior Jar known as Alexander. Iron Fist Alexander. I journey to the east, where I intend to further my education in the ways of war. And beyond these lands lie the scarlet, rot-blighted Kaled wilds. And upon their southern edge is Redmane Castle, in which a festival of combat is being held. I'd heard whispers of such festivities before. Doesn't the notion set your breast aflutter?
Alright. Oh. Okay. Feel like I got a pumpkin helm for Saoirse. Approaching the way over here. Death root. And ashes. And go get a bad NPC.
Forgive me. I've been testing you to determine if the Elden Ring would truly have you, if you had the mettle to endure this long and arduous path. It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measure from the very start, whereas I merely pretended. There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance. I can take you to the Round Table Hall, gathering place of tarnished champions, guided by grace. Very well. Let my hand rest upon you for but a moment.
I find it funny, like, Saoirse came out of crisscross applesauce.
Hello. You must be new here. I'm, well, the honor of... By the way, she's my servant. Take your eyes off if you find her.
I don't believe we've met. I'm known as D. I hunt down those who live in death and weed their death root. Heed my warning. Those who live all the more, unless you... Well, with a prowess... How would you like... If you're inclined, then I'll introduce... I have a matter in the beast. What say? Very well. I've marked that it will lead you...
Oh, I see you've... Welcome to the... I teach and explore so that one day... Ensuring... By the way, you do. Most tarnished you are... Well... May the Golden Order shine through you.
Alright. So yeah, normally if you interact with him for the first time, you get that gesture that he's doing. Alright, go smaller in church. Now, I don't know for sure if it actually works or not, cause I think like the whole situation, like maybe like around tied to finding gold masks, maybe also doing a thing, you know, with Kurin as well. Oh, god damn it. What the fuck, game? Well, at least it wasn't the whole situation like, oh, you were offline, because that has happened before. Cause yeah, I don't know why, but like I've had moments where my PlayStation just does the weirdest shit. Where it's like, sometimes be like, oh, like there's no internet connection, or oh, it says that you're off, or oh, it shows me like I'm offline even though I'm not. So so it's like usually I have to do a bit of a thing where it's like, oh, I have to fucking, like maybe, well, at most times, where it's like sometimes I do a thing where it's like at most times where it's like, oh, I have to fucking like, restart my PS4, turn it off, turn it on, there, which is always stupidly annoying. Excuse me. Sorry about that. But yeah, it's like, man, it's just so weird and also like very annoying at times. Don't fuck with the Smol. So, I don't know why, but I feel like there's been like a weird random bug with the greatsword here. Mostly in terms of like trying to fucking get the damn thing. Cause I remember like at one point in time, I remember at one random point in time I tried to go get that weapon as, for Pay's, character and everything, Pay's build. And it was not there. Like, no matter how many times I try, to like do the thing, like, like reload area. It's like no matter how many times I try like, it's like no matter how many times I try like fucking reload the area and everything like that, and going back to that chest to hopefully get the greatsword, it would never be there. I remember the time when I asked Alex, I'm like, hey, could you perhaps drop that weapon? Alright, so I need to go to the other fort area. This time it's in Caelid. I don't know if it's actually pronounced like Caelid or Salid. But I need to go to Fort Theroth. Ow! I that should hit me. I don't care what you say. Like that, you I'll be. Here's where you get a map fragment. Oh, bullshit. Someone's very talkative. Let's bring out Mimic Saoirse. Oh, come on! Fucking thing grabbed me while I'm also poisoned as well. Yeah, I fucking hate this area, especially the fucking bats. Like, of all the things to die to, like, I should not be dying to these fucking bats. You know, they're not all that. You think you hot shit, don't you? Took care of Miss Lady Loudmouth. Revenge! Alright, so we got the Deckers medallion. Here. Oh, that was so close. Alright, so now we'll go to Storm Hill Shack. Might as well fight a couple of bosses, because I'm probably going to end just a little bit.
A pleasure to did you give the little Chris that I love them.
You're too slow. Okay, give it. I got stuck. That's right, take your ass somewhere else. goes here. This. Oh, so he got staggered.
I shall remember thee, tarnished, smoldering behind the flame.
Alright. Alright, pop this.
You there? Come over here, would you? It's tightly. Oh, God, you breached it. Well, but of course.
The gates! Open the gates!
Alright. That's done.
Always me. What did I do to deserve it?
Pocket whaler. Achoo! Achoo! Ah. Foot claws. Alright. But yeah, I might do a bit of a thing where, like, you know, I try and go to Altus Plateau. See if I can maybe find gold mask. I'm hoping that, like, I'm hoping to, you know, be able to do it. Even if, like, you know, Corrin is, even if Corrin, you know, is, at Round Table Hole already. All that wind up, and you died. Alright. Cause yeah, I think like some of the ideas and stuff that I kind of have in my head, for Saoirse's, you know, playthrough and everything. So for one, she will not be going into DLC.
Ah, nice to meet you. The pleasure's mine. Roger is the name. A sorcerer, as you might have guessed. I'm looking for a little something here in the castle, when I'm not hot-footing it from the troops, that is. But enough about me. What are you doing here in Stormvale Castle? This place is bristling with tarnished hunters, you know. They sacrifice our kind for grafting. Not exactly a place I'd stroll into without a purpose in mind. I see. Here to challenge Godric and lay your hands upon a great rune, are you? You can see it then, I take it. The guidance of grace. Well, enjoy it while you can. I'm tarnished, like you. But unlike you, I've seen neither hide nor hair of this guidance for the longest time. Still, I won't forget how it felt when I first came here, to the lands between. I'm privy to a few magical battle arts. Would you care to learn one? As a fellow tarnished, once...
It's not fighting again. Wrong one. I love you can take out a big old enemy and have no damage. Okay. Look at the rest over here. Alright. What storm sword? Samper. So too. Chris Windshield. Oh, ow, oh. Like a dog. Oh, get out of here. Get out of here. No, you're not gonna kill me. You're not allowed to kill me. Fuck off. You're not allowed to kill me. It's like you are not allowed to kill me. I don't care what anyone says. Fairly Lou.
You were a fine warrior. Your only mistake was your choice of master. Let the winds lift you to a higher place. Well, who do we have here? Tarnished, are you? Clearly not one of Godric's lot. I am Nepheli Lou. Tarnished and warrior, like you. I'm here by decree of my father. How utterly repellent this is. This grafting of Godric's ill befits a lord. He's tainted the very winds. If you intend to challenge Godric, I ask you call upon me. The winds run foul with his deeds. I'm certain father would permit me aid the fight.
I'm gonna chill here. I think that person might be using Mesmer's thing. I don't know, I can't remember. Spear of some sort. Okay. Skip the cutscene thing, because don't really care about it. Dash the hit. Either. Oh, get off my ass. That's not a hit. Alright. I'm gonna rest there. And I'm gonna go to this little area, get the next grace. Go back to Round Table Hall. That's probably how I'm going to end. Man, I am hoping I can go do the Gold Mask quest line thing. Because I believe, just be spitballing here, but I believe that's probably the one ending I have not gotten in my whole entire playthrough series of Elden Ring. Because, like, I got, like, I got, like, normal ending, well, I think actually there's two endings that I haven't gotten yet. I think it's, like, the Gold Mask one and Dung Eater's one.
Oh, this is a rare occasion. I can't remember the last time a new Tarnished made their way to the Round Table. Very well. As your senior, I bid you welcome. It is safe here. You may let down your guard. Allow me a word of advice. As your senior, you are a mere visitor to the Round Table. Nothing more. A house guest. Yet to earn their keep. Remember your place, newcomer.
Oh, I can't wait to kill your ass later.
Greetings. My name is Robinson. This place, the Round Table. I never knew the although I'm still looking.
You're a new nomad loud. You're the girl you brought. She has it. I saw it in her eye.
Sleepy Stone 8.
Ah, well then.
I want to say I have 8 Dragon Smithing Stone, but
That no matter.
there we go.
Pleasure to see. Thank goodness. I'm still looking. It's not easy. You're telling me I possess some kind of gift? I don't believe you. But if I do have, I suppose I'll ask Matt certainly. I know I can tell.
Those out of a chance, find them well. The girl. Are you out of your mind? Who's absurd? I refuse to believe it. I don't doubt you, but I know when something's too good to be true.
If I do, I suppose I'll ask Matt.
mercy and grant me forgiveness. I didn't. I'll be doing much. Just lay out. Those were maybe prison my well. I spoke with her. She has it, so I told him indebted. It was all right. I'm sorry.
Good to see you. I have you to I can have time as yet. But if there well I certain Roderica, the spirit tune apprentice. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Hold on. Well, anyway. Yeah, this is open now.
Are you kind? Let grey anchor until it the tragic across the far, but the so grace. Come let them. All there is, and I will defend.
Rapture. Alright, I think what we'll do to get this off. I think we'll try to maybe kill the boy over here just for the hell of it. Oh, fuck me. I'd never seen that happen before, where it's like you do like some sort of gesture. And I might have probably fucked myself, getting a gesture from him. Anyway. Oh. And somehow I got frostbite. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I may try to do the thing about trying to find gold mask and everything, see what I can do there. Like I said, I'm hoping, I'm hoping to try and do his quest line and everything, because why not? Alright, so, yeah, so yeah, I guess I'm waiting to hear and everything, and I just want to say first and foremost to everyone, thank you all so much for watching. I really, truly do appreciate it. My next planned stream, if everything goes well, will hopefully be, we'll hopefully be on Monday, during my active week of streaming. I'll be trying to do some more Dead by Daylight, probably doing more Chaos Shuffle, might do some killer action, you know, maybe see if I can get my grain thing up some, you know, see how that goes. I say maybe on Tuesday I might do more Elden Ring with Star Shot. Maybe do some more New Game Plus or something like that, I don't know. Let's see. Friday I might do more Dead by Daylight, you know, cause I want to try to do mostly Chaos Shuffle stuff that I can, especially also with being like there's a blood hunt going on as well, so you know extra, you know, ability to get more blood points and everything. Saturday might be some free Doom. Sunday might be more DBD. I might be doing quite a bit of DBD. My next active week of streaming, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm going to try to end. See about raid someone. Anybody that just went live. Have I been here before? I have not. See if I can raid it to them. But yeah, if you enjoy what you saw today and everything, and you're watching this on Twitch, feel free to give the channel a follow and become a Rumble Maniac today. If you want to follow me anywhere else online, you can check out my YouTube channel, give it a sub, all the usual good stuff, and feel free to follow me on Twitter as well. But yeah, until I see you guys in the next video or live stream, as always, take care everybody, and I hope you all have a good week or weekend.